Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to welcome back to our series of tutorial and voiceover on mercantile law. The phase of our tutorial has reached to the topic of nature of negotiable instruments. Well, there has been legalized an act for negotiable instruments. The law relating to promissory note, bill of exchange, and check is called Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. It came to force on March 1, 1882. It contains 139 sections. It extends to the whole of Pakistan. The word negotiable means transferable by delivery, and the word instrument means when a written document which creates a right in favor of some person. According to Section 13(1), negotiable instrument means a promissory note, bill of exchange, or check payable either to order or to the bearer. In other words, it is a piece of paper which entitles a person to a sum of money mentioned in it, which is freely transferable from one person to another. What are the characteristics of negotiable instruments? Freely transferable. The right of ownership in these instruments can be transferred from one person to another easily. If the instrument is payable to the bearer, the ownership is transferred to the transferee by delivery. If instrument is payable to order, the ownership is transferred by endorsement and delivery. Rights of holder. A holder of negotiable instrument has a right to recover the money from the person liable on the instrument. The holder can recover this amount himself or transfer his right to another person. The transferee can sue the person in his own name in case of dishonor. The holder of instrument need to give notice of transfer to the prior party. Better title. A person who receives a negotiable instrument for the value and without notice as to the defect in title of transfer, it becomes a holder in due course. He gets the instrument free from all defects, is not affected by any defect of title or any prior party. He gets a better title even if the title of the transferor is defective. Promise or order. A negotiable instrument contains an unconditional promise or order to pay. In promissory note, the debtor promises to pay a certain sum of money to the holder of instrument. In bill of exchange and check, the creditor orders debtor to pay a certain sum of money to the holder of the instrument, certain amount. In negotiable instruments, a promise or order is made for the payment of certain amount. The person liable to pay on the instrument must pay the amount. The payee can ask for the payment in currency, but not in the form of goods. Presumption. It is presumed that every negotiable instrument is deemed to have been drawn, accepted, endorsed, or transferred for the consideration. Even instrument must bear the date on which it is drawn. It is also presumed that it was accepted within reasonable time, and before maturity it was accepted. Its holder is the holder in due course in writing. A negotiable instrument must be in writing. An oral promise or order to pay money is not a negotiable instrument. Promissory note. A promissory note is an instrument in writing, not being a bank note or a currency note, containing an unconditional undertaking signed by the maker to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time a certain sum of money only to or to the order of a certain person or to the bearer of the instrument. A person who makes the promissory note and promises to pay the amount is called maker. A person who will receive the money is called a payee.